We are back, and I am here with Greg Ness with, excuse me, I had a flake in my throat.
It's okay.
With Greg Ness, Vice President of Sales for Hub Supply. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing very well, thank you. And you?
I'm peachy. I was so tired when we left here last night, I just went to sleep, and it was the best night's sleep I've had ever, I think. So I'm refreshed, and I'm ready to go today. So
Great.
Are you enjoying the show?
Absolutely. It's a pleasure for us to be here at this show.
So you're with Hub Supply. Can you tell me a little bit about Hub Supply, what you guys do, where you're located, that kind of thing?
Hub Supply is an industrial distributor based out of Wichita, Kansas, covering the entire state of Kansas, southern Oklahoma, northern Oklahoma, southern Missouri. We also have branch locations in Texas. So we are industrial distributors supplying and supporting maintenance, repair, and operating supplies throughout the state.
And you're based in Wichita.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, local. Right.
Correct.
I mean, it's not too far away. It's about 4 hours, but that's not too far away. It's still a Kansas-based business, so that's awesome. We love our Kansas businesses. What's kind of the history behind this? I mean, how did it get started as Hub Supply?
Hub Supply was started in the mid-1940s as a small independent distributorship focusing primarily on cutting tools and abrasives. And from then, it has evolved and grown. In 1998, we were purchased by Motion Industries. Motion is a $4.5 billion organization out of Birmingham, Alabama. Mm-hmm. That has been just phenomenal for us. So we've got that fantastic financial and structure behind us to support us while we still continue to focus on going out and actually meeting with each individual customer every day.
That's the best way to be, I think. You know, you can be a home local business, but you can have the backing of the big business.
Correct.
So you can offer the best of both worlds, basically. So what does Hub Supply do? What are the services you offer and the things that you sell? I mean, I went over there and I saw the trailer and things like that, but I still don't know what you do. Tools confuse the heck out of me. My husband would be all over this, but me, no, tools are tools.
Well, tools can be tools, but we actually provide service way beyond the tool itself. We come out into the field. We have territorial salesmen that cover the entire state. Those territory salesmen actually come by and visit each individual end user with the express purpose of improving process, improving throughput, and reducing that customer's cost. We do it with an inside and outside sales team. Every individual customer that we have is assigned a team of two, an inside and outside sales team, so that when a customer calls in, you're not calling into a call center, you're not getting pumped into somebody that doesn't know you. Mm-hmm. These are people that are very, very meticulous about the relationship that we create with that end user and how we go to market.
That's amazing. I wish that every company did that, because it's really frustrating to call your TV service provider and get the call center and they have no idea that you called yesterday, and they didn't write it down in your file, so I don't know. And so I wish everybody did that.
Yeah, that will not happen at Hub Supply.
Okay. That's awesome. I might buy a tool from you just because. That's awesome.
We'd love to sell you one.
Well, so I was over at your booth yesterday, like I said, and you have this shiny trailer that's all shiny on the outside, but then on the inside, it's got like a workbench, and it's all chromed out, it looks, and it's sparks are flying everywhere. And what is that trailer?
That trailer is our 3M Premier Demo Trailer. We load that trailer up. We have Dustin Hawkins is our 3M premier supplier of those abrasives. We take that trailer actually out into the field and showcase what new technologies are available, how to better improve your performance of your abrasives, your cutting tools, your paint supplies, everything else. That trailer is a free of charge service from Hub Supply. We'll go anywhere that you ask us to. We'll set it up in trade shows. We'll set it up actually at a customer facility to showcase what we can do, how we can improve the process, improve your throughput, and ultimately reduce your expenses.
That's a really good service. Well, I actually went over there with a camera yesterday, and your demonstration guy, Dustin, right? Is that the same? He did a whole demonstration, like if we were just somebody coming to see. Can we watch that? Let's see. It's a really good demonstration. He talks really well about you guys. He really does. He speaks well. He knows his stuff, and I would be happy for him to come out to my house, even though I don't use tools, and just be like, oh, those are really cool sparks.
Yeah, one of the neat things about Hub Supply is we reinvest in Hub Supply very heavily. So we're constantly adding training to our portfolio so that we can come out. Dustin is key to that for us with our 3M. Again, he's our 3M Premier Specialist. So you have to go through quite a process to become a 3M Premier, and that's what Dustin does for us.
So Dustin's your specialist, and he brings your trailer out. Does he bring the trailer out everywhere and do everyone's demonstrations?
Anytime. If anybody just simply asks and calls in and says that we'd like to have you come out, show us the new product, show us the trailer, free of charge, we'll load it up and bring it out to you.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at that demonstration video.
What 3M has done is create the world's first and only precision-shaped grain. They're using a full ceramic mineral shaped like tiny triangles. And by doing that, you're actually using a mineral that cuts like a razor blade as opposed to rocks that just push through the material. These are slicing through and continue to sharpen themselves as it's cutting. So you actually cut faster the longer you use this. By doing that, they also create a wheel that cuts much cooler, so if you're working with any sort of material that's prone to burnishing, it's not actually going to burn your material. It's going to prevent that, throw fewer sparks and cooler sparks so you don't wind up ruining your project. Also, people will notice that when they're using depressing or grinding wheels, these are prone to what they call spiking. These will catch the metal and then hop along as you're grinding. And when that happens, you get these pitting marks that ruin the project that you're on and also create a lot more work for the grinder. And I'll show you here, what would normally take about a minute to grind takes about 30 seconds for us. So we're cutting the time in half and doubling production. And as always, anytime that you're creating friction on metal, normally it gets so hot that you run into safety problems of burning your hand. This actually cuts so cool that you're not going to wind up burning the person who's operating on the metal. And they come in a variety of sizes from 4 inches all the way up to 9 inches. In cutoff wheels, we have them in fiber disc, 2 and 3 inch. In finer grits, 36, 60, and 80. And we're continuing to add as we go along.
That's a really good demonstration.
Absolutely.
I could watch it all day. So you guys are here at the Farm and Ranch Show through Saturday.
Correct.
You're going to take that trailer to the 3i show. When is that?
That is in July.
In July.
In Dodge City.
In Dodge City.
Correct.
So if you're not here at the Farm and Ranch Show, go to the 3i show and see this demonstration in the trailer and talk to Dustin and talk to Greg and get yourself some tools. It's a great business. So we'll be back with you tomorrow to talk some more about the business and some of the other things you guys do. Thank you so much for joining us. You guys should check out their YouTube channel. They just set it up yesterday, and they're going to have some great things on there. And if you want to know more about Hub Supply, you can contact Greg. We have his information coming up here in a minute. At the end, we'll show your information. So thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate it again.